Hi friends! It's that time of the week again. It's time for another Q&A. So Ben asks, how many different lipsticks do you have? And how often do you get new ones? So I have 12 different lipsticks. 3 are from Lush and the other 9 are from NYX. And I'll get a new one probably every 3 to 4 weeks. It depends. Sometimes I go a bit crazy and buy several, and then sometimes I don't get any for a while. So this next question is quite a bit longer and definitely has quite a long answer. So I'll just read the question as is and then go through it with my answer. So Jamie wants to know, do you have any tattoos? If yes, what do you have? If no, would you consider getting any? If yes, what would you get? And if no, why not? So I do actually have one tattoo at the moment. I'll put a picture of it there somewhere. So obviously it's from The Lion King, which is one of my favourite Disney movies. The reason I got it, and this is something that's important to me, all the tattoos that I have or want to have a deep meaning for me. So the reason behind this tattoo is when Rafiki hits Simba over the head, he says the past can hurt, but you can either learn from it or run from it. And the idea behind it is I want to learn from my past and what hurt me so that it doesn't hurt me in the future. Another reason for this tattoo is in the Lion King on Broadway musical, there's a song called Endless Night where Simba sings that after the night the sun will rise, the clouds will clear and the sun will shine. The idea being that you can have gone through terrible things, you can be stuck in the dark for now, but one day the light and the sun will come back and you'll be happy again. So this tattoo is deeply linked to some of the things I've lived through as a child, and it's linked to Disney. So it's both a kind of happy, sad kind of tattoo, and it means so much to me. The tattoo is on the outside of my ankle, so it's quite easy to hide, but also very visible when I want him to be. On top of that one tattoo I already have, I have another 3 planned out, and I'll go over them with you guys. One of the tattoos I want to get is this one. It's a Polynesian artwork of a manta ray, a turtle, and a shark, which are some of my favourite animals in the ocean. What I love about Polynesian artwork is each symbol that creates the bigger image actually symbolises something. So I definitely want to get this artwork done with the idea of each symbol being something that's specific to me and my family and my life. This will likely go on the front of my thigh, mainly because I'd love to have it on my back, but I don't like back tattoos because you can't see them, and then I don't really see the point. Another tattoo I really want to get is this one, which was drawn by a friend of mine. So the idea behind it is the Semicolon Project. Now, if you don't know what the Semicolon Project is, it was a movement that was started for people who had attempted or thought about suicide. The idea behind the semicolon symbolism is when you're writing a sentence, you have a choice. You can either put a full stop and start a new sentence, or you can use a semicolon and continue the sentence. The idea being, sometimes with your own life, you can put a full stop and you can end it. Or you can choose to put in a semicolon and keep going. I didn't just want a normal semicolon when I was thinking about this tattoo. I wanted something a bit special. So I asked my friend if she could commission something that's semicolon themed and Little Mermaid themed and that wasn't too bright, because I feel like it's not a subject that is very bright. It's something more subdued and it's a part of me, but it doesn't define who I am. This tattoo will likely go on my inner wrist, which is very typical for the Semicolon Project. Now, fair warning for this next tattoo, it's my really bad drawing of the idea I've got so far, and I'll post it here. So, this tattoo isn't linked to Disney or the ocean like my other tattoos. It's linked to the books that I love. So, it incorporates my 2 favourite trilogies and my favourite poem. The hourglass with a skull on it comes from the His Dark Material series. In those books, an hourglass with a skull represents time and upcoming death. I know, it's a bit morbid, but keep with me. The ice cube and the fire, that's what those bits are supposed to be. It's an ice cube and fire. They come from the poem Ice and Fire by Robert Frost. They also symbolise Katniss, the girl on fire, fighting President Snow. So that's from the Hunger Games. The idea behind this tattoo is that you need a balance in your life. You need the ice and you need the fire. If you have too much fire, it'll melt all of the ice on top of it, and then the ice will have become water and will extinguish the fire. If you have too much ice, it will melt with the heat of the fire, much slower though, and will extinguish the fire. However, even without the fire there, the ice will end up melting. So the idea is you can't have too much of anything. You can't be too happy or too sad, too passionate or too cold. You need to balance everything in your life. However, and this is again the more morbid idea, no matter how good your balance is, in time you will die. So really the idea behind this tattoo is balance everything, but also enjoy life, because it is short and one day you won't be alive anymore. So make the most of it while you can. For this one, I'm thinking of having it on the back of my arm, but I'm really not sure. This is a very new idea I've only come up with over the last few months, so I definitely still need to think about it. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about how many lipsticks I've got, but also, and I think probably more fun, the tattoo I have and the tattoos I'm planning on getting. Until next time, happy bubbles!